used to always say, Aum Namo Shivaya, Aum Namo Shivaya, Aum Namo Shivaya. And all the moment he's only saying Aum Namo Shivaya. Then, very interesting story I want to tell you. So when saying Aum Namo Shivaya, and then finally, because he said that Aum Namo Shivaya's vibration, that internal desire to say that vibration has to build. Hari inta leda.
వింటానండి.
That vibration, no, has to get saturated in the plasma field. Plasma field is the creative God. And in that creative God is the physical form of Brahma, the creator, Saraswati, the knowledge, Vishnu, the enricher or sustainer, so that you can continue to live, Lakshmi, wealth. All of them are created by the plasma field. Plasma field is the God which doesn't have any form. Okay. So the Shiva, he was trying to do the, what do you call? Mantra is the physical Shiva. Parvati and Mahesh. Okay. So he's praying to that God. So he keeps saying Om Namah Shivaya, and it has to reach them. The only way it can reach is when your vibrations saturate the environment. It has to saturate the environment. When it saturates the environment, it expands. Environment is what? Air, right? Space around you. But it has to go beyond that. It has to go into the plasma field. That vibration has to be converted into electrons, and then it will reach the divine. Then it will reach the Shiva aspect. So Shiva aspect is the outermost. Inta undava maatladta undava phone lo. Hari.
ఏం మాట్లాడలేదు.
But ఎవరితో మాట్లాడుతాను ఎట్లా తెలుస్తుందే? పుట్టి నీకుదా చెప్తా ఉండేది ఇదే. This is your story for you only. Okay. So you cannot stop. You have to continuously do it, and it has to saturate. And once it saturates, then it has to saturate in the divya, in the divine being. That divine being like Shiva receives this message. And then Shiva will continue to see how serious is this person. Are they going to do that? And this man continued to do this for 3 years. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Then Shiva actually appears. Prakat. Prakat. Telugulo Prakat ante em cheptaru?
ప్రత్యక్షం
Eme? Tell again.
ప్రత్యక్షమయ్యాం.
Protection. Prakat and protection. Okay. Apadu. Okay. What's నేను ఖుషీగా ఉన్నాను. నీకు ఏమి కావాలా? What? I'm so happy with you. I came. What is it that you're seeking? He asks. So then that sage says, I want to know what is the importance of saying Om Namah Shivaya. I don't know. I'm saying it, but what benefit is there? What is the benefit of saying? So one benefit is I came to you. Second benefit, I asked you, so you're asking me a question. Now, what is the benefit? Now, will you listen to me and say Om Namah Shivaya? He said, yes. Okay. There is a rat. There is a rat in your house. When you see the rat, just say Om Namah Shivaya. Important, a very nice story. Just say Om Namo Shivaya. So he sees Shiva went away. Okay. Then he sees the rat and he says Om Namo Shivaya, and the rat dies. Om Namah Shivaya, why is the rat dying? When I say Om Namah Shivaya, he got worried. It, interesting or not till now? Tell me. Om Namah Shivaya is killing that person, that rat. Oh my God. Shiva, what happened? I said Om Namah Shivaya and the rat died. He says, okay, no problem. Now, when you are in the forest, when you see a deer, say Om Namah Shivaya. He says, no, 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 no. Say not, you have to follow the instruction. He goes and he says Om Namah Shivaya to the deer. And the deer falls down, dead. Oh my God. Om Namah Shivaya is killing these people. Then he gets frightened, he's worried, and Shiva says, okay, no problem. Now there is a baby born in somebody's house, you know them. Go and say Om Namah Shivaya to the baby. Can you believe? He said, no, no, no. I am not going to say. Do you trust me or not? This is a story of trust for you all. Do you trust me? Are you going to listen to somebody? Are you going to listen to your soul? Are you going to listen to your inner voice, Sarathis? Are you going to listen to what they say? But you don't listen, you doubt, just like you're doubting now. Are you going to listen to a God who's speaking to you through your heart, divine place? But you're doubting because of what is around everybody. What's the use? All the time you're doubting yourself, you will not succeed. I told you do this. There is no harm in this. So you have to trust and have faith. Only then it will happen. And now he says it to the child, reluctantly frightened. I said, no, fearlessly say Om Namah Shivaya to the baby. Fearlessly. Do you trust me? Yes. Then fearlessly. So trust your heart, trust your soul, trust your guru, trust your Sarathi, trust the divine inside you, trust the absolute inside you. That's why you're alive. So okay, he comes back, he does meditation, he does puja, he does tapasya, comes to peace. And then he goes to the baby and says, Om Namah. Now he has Om Namah Shivaya. The baby wakes up and talks to him. Newborn baby talks to him. He says, I told you, you thought I will die, na? I will not die. Do you remember who I am? I am the same deer. And I am the same rat. So when you said Om Namah Shivaya, I got salvation. Soul got freedom. And it was born in the next higher being, that is the deer. And when you said deer and the deer died, and that I got salvation from animal, being an animal, to a human being. That is the ultimate. And that is what it is. So what is the meaning of Om Namah Shivaya? Now you know. It liberates you from lower level of existence to higher level of existence. It is how you ascend. It is how you expand. It is how you grow. Now understood? So Om Namah Shivaya is for salvation, freedom, mukti. So for human being, it is mukti. So what have you understood with this story? What have you all understood with this story? Was it interesting? Tolgor, was it interesting? I don't know how to go to other modes. Where is the translation? Because I'm on the phone today. Because I didn't feel like going. Ah, yeah, interpretation.
You want me to cut your laptop?
Nope. I have to figure it out. I have to always learn. It's there in the phone also. Dolgor, speak to me now. I can hear you. Okay. So when you're ready, please put your thumbs up. Hari, అర్థమైనా?
అర్థమైంది
మాట్లాడు.
సార్.
నాతో మాట్లాడు ఇప్పుడు. చెప్పు. ఏం చెప్తే నేను? తెలుగులో చెప్పు.
అండి తెలుగులో చెప్పండి.
ఏయ్. హా. మీరు పక్కలో ఉంటారు అందుకుదా సౌండ్ వస్తా ఉంది. డబుల్ 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 డబుల్.
అవునండి, అవునండి.
చెప్ప పారి.
అదే సార్. ఓం నమస్తే అండి. చిన్న దగ్గర నుంచి మనం చిన్నగా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి కనెక్షన్ తో అప్పుడు పై వరకు వెళ్ళగలిగినప్పుడు మనకు మోక్షం వస్తుంది. మానవుడిగా పుట్టిన తర్వాత
లాస్ట్ బిట్ ముందు చెప్పద్దు. షురు నుంచి ఎట్లా కథ చెప్తున్నావు అట్లే చెప్పు. నవ్వే ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేసినావు. నువ్వు ఎండ్ చెప్పద్దు. ఆల్వేస్ రిమెంబర్ వెన్ ఐ ఆస్క్ యూ టెల్ ఫ్రమ్ ద బిగినింగ్. అంతా స్టెప్స్ క్లియర్ అందా లేదా అని తెలియాలి నాకు. ఊరికే కొంచెం తీసుకుంటావు తిరిగి అన్ని జగాలు మాట్లాడతావు తెలియకుండా. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు. షురు నుంచి స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ఒక్కొక్క వర్డ్ చెప్పాల నువ్వు. అది తెలుగులో చెప్తా ఉంది. నీ బ్రెయిన్ అట్లా అది నేర్చుకొని ఇస్తుంది. చెప్పు. బిగినింగ్ నుంచి నవ్య ఏం చెప్పునో ఒక్కొక్క స్టెప్ చెప్పు. ఐఎమ్ వెయిటింగ్. హరి, ఐఎమ్ వెయిటింగ్. ఏం చెప్తుంది ఫస్ట్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పు.
మనిషి ఓం నమస్తే అని చెప్పాడు. అసలు ఎందుకు ఇలా ఓం నమస్తే అని చెప్తున్నావు అని చెప్పేసి అడిగాడు.
వాడు ఎవరు ಯಾವ మనిషి? ఈ తపస్సు ఎవరు చేశాడు? నవ్య చెప్తివా లేదా? నువ్వు చెప్పకపోతే హరి గారికి తెలియలేదు. టెల్ మీ నవ్య, హూ వాజ్ ద పర్సన్ who was doing this meditation? Who was doing this tapasya? What did I say in the beginning? Okay. See, you have to be perfect for Hari Raju to... Yeah, I'm coming. Hari Raju to understand. He's brought you Navya so he can learn properly. And I am concerned about his learning. I don't want half learning. I want full learning. I'm very serious about him. I care. I love. I want his growth. Okay, good. Fine. Now, we are back. Yes. You're going to ask me a question now, Dolgor? What is not clear, correct? I go back to interpretations. At least I'm learning how to change in Mongolian. Yep. Yes. Now speak up. What's the question? See, I will not read. It's so small, everything. Om, Om. N-A na, N-A na, because that's what that sage was telling, that rishi was telling. Okay. Salutation. Namaste. When you go to church or Buddha, you do this, right? She, va, ya. See, N-A separate, M-O separate. I'm giving you breaking up so that you can pronounce correctly. Namo. Chi. Shivaya is actually C-H-I. Chi. Then V-A. Va. Shri, Chi, Va. Then Ya. Y-A. Ya means God. Understand this. Hmm. Huh. Okay. No questions, anybody? This whole story, I told you all that I'm teaching you. How to be trust, how to be fearless. Okay. The same is true for all the mantras. It's an expression of the inner state. So when the rishi was filling his body with Om Namah Shivaya, those are vibrations which move out of the body into your auric field. And from the auric field, it moves into the environment. So when anybody, if that sage is there, if somebody just passes by and this sage is doing this quietly, Om Namah Shivaya, you will be attracted. You will be attracted to that person. That is how you attract people towards you. Your wife came to you. Your children came to you. Your soul came to you, attracted. That's how attraction is created. So the attraction factor, so it is not just in the Anna field, Prana field, it is filled up. Mano field, Jnana field, then Bhagya field, Ananda field, Atma field, and then finally Divya field. Divya field, the outermost field, is of Shiva. So only when all the body becomes saturated and it reaches that field, then the attraction power created by your continuous singular effort, it starts working. And Shiva is attracted. So just like you attract human beings with your attractions, your glow, your shine, Shiva is attracted. You can attract Parvati, you can attract Lakshmi. I'm teaching you the methodology, how it happens. And what is in the field? What is inside you? What's outside you? What is everywhere? That 99% of the 1% visible, the 99% which is not visible of the 1% form. It's form. All is matter. There's 1% visible matter, out of which 99% is invisible. That is the plasma field full of energy and electricity. So, how do you attract? I taught you not only how to attract others towards you, I also taught you how to attract the divine beings towards you. So, that is why it takes time. That's why it took him 3 years to be saying Om Namah Shivaya, for that vibrations to fill up the whole space. That's what takes time. Fill up the whole space and reach the person whom you have to reach to attract that person. And that is when Shiva will show himself and ask him, what is it? I'm so happy with you. What boon can I give you? That is how you attract Jesus, everybody. So if you want to get to know your destiny, that is why I make you do every day, help you fill the resolve form and ask you to say that statement, holistic, wise life, what you want in life, awareness, inner voice, intuition, which is happening this month. When you say every day, you will feel those vibrations. So you will attract the answer for it. You will get clarity for it. That is the scientific process. So, how it's related to destiny, I wanted to tell you. How it's related to your life, your business life, economic success is the same. Resolve form and doing that. So, oh, I'm getting bored. I don't want to do this. That is where you lose. We get bored, right? Easily. Same thing again and again. Everything you're doing is same thing again and again, by the way. You're breathing, you're not getting bored of breathing, right? You're eating again and again. You're not getting bored of eating. But why are you getting bored of doing this? Ask yourself that and stop getting bored. Okay? So that's for today. So place your hands on the heart, bring your focus, fix your focus with your attention, invite your all knowing awareness. I will ask, what is the meaning of all knowing awareness after the class? So you have to answer all knowing awareness. And what does it do? Why are you inviting? I don't want you to be here mechanically. The moment you understand, things will get 10 times better. And then I make a statement. I seek the knowledge, energy, resources, and all to be able to dissolve all that is holding me back from success or being holistically healthy, what you have written in the resolve form, holistically wealthy, what you have written in the resolve form, holistically wise. It covers it, but I want you to state that you wrote in the resolve form for it to happen. Don't keep it generic, keep it precise, mathematically precise. And see, automatically your head is quiet, your body is relaxed, because that was to be created before you ask the form. But it continues to be there, it continues to work. The silence, the peace, the calm body, quiet head. And try to stay as long as you can and do it as many times as you can to come into this state. Also, do it when you're in a struggle, you don't know the answer, there is some situation, you can do this again quietly, and you will start getting the results. Let us go deeper in the heart. See, the sound of silence increases. Let us go to the 7th step in the heart. 8th. See the change. Notice, observe the change from 7th to 8th to the silence. 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, 8.7, 8.8, 8.9. Just to give you a sample of how we can change the depth of silence, how we can make it faster for you to achieve that resolve form. Move your toes, move your fingers, wipe your hands, cover your face, open, close 3 times, eyes open, separate, and don't forget to write in the comment. In the YouTube, I always tell you, press the notification icon, subscribe, like, follow, share. Look at the books we have. Just looking at it is enough. Even if you don't buy it, look at it. See what is written there. You don't need to do anything. Once you look at it, things will start happening in your body. Every statement written there is powerful. But you don't know. You just come here, put it off and go. No. Something is written there. Everything is for your benefit, for your growth, for your experience. Okay. That's it. We are done for today. So if there's any question, I will answer. If there's any sharing of experience, it will motivate me more.
Sir, in YouTube it is there.
Hmm. Tell me, beta.
It is
While
from
people.
Nagalakshmi.
Okay.
Namaste, sir. My name is Nagalakshmi. My age is 56 and I am homemaker.
Very good.
I'm in Bengaluru. When I saw your interview in Sri Sanidhi TV and Shweta interview,
Hmm.
I have full faith and trust this S2MEF's technology.
Okay.
And this is one of the Bhagavad Gita spiritual, scientific, personality development, and quantum physics also.
It's everything. Actually, what your body is. I've only discovered how this body functions. We don't have any idea of discovery. As per what was taught, spirituality is a separate realm to be practiced. But every breath of yours is spiritual. Every action is spiritual. If you're looking at me, that's the act of your spirit. So don't make compartments of science and spirituality. Everything is spiritual, actually. Science is a small part of spirituality. And science is basically man's quest to understand creation. Like, how is the human being? How does it function? How does it work? Agriculture, everything. But spirituality is man's quest to understand creator. One is creation, one is creator. And humans do not understand more than 5% of the creator or the creation. So science only understands 5% of the creation, and humans only understand 0.001% of the creator. And if you want to understand the creator, it is inside you, not in the books, not in going and wasting your time. Spend your time inside yourself, in the heart, to get it. What I discovered is amazing. So what I discovered is something which is there in every human being, every animal, every plant, every non-living. Okay, good. That's it. So I hope it helped you. Is there a further question from Shweta?
Yeah.
Ah.
I attend daily YouTube class to improve my immunity power and more confidence level.
Mm-hmm.
I will introduce this subject to 8th class to 10th class students Please give me
Okay.
suggestions and simple tips and blessings.
Okay. Before you introduce anything, because you need to understand it 100%. And that you can understand by experiencing it every day. And after you have experienced it, that means first attend, experience. After you experience, then you will understand. And once you have realized the truth, and you have got that experience and change inside your body, that your immunity improved, you're having less infections, not only subjectively, but also investigatively, your immunity has improved. All the blood factors are also showing that. Once you come to that stage, you are qualified to teach. Till then, you will have to do the students program, whatever program we have teaching for the youngsters. From 1 to 5, there is a program. 5 to 9, there is a program. Okay. 10. So there are different levels of the program as per the growth of the child and the stage of the child. So 1 to 5, even if they don't understand, you will be surprised. They will all, when you start doing this, they will start sitting quietly. Even animals sit quietly. They sense it. Maximum sense is by the babies till the age of 5. So you have to learn the program which is there, how to use it, and then it is not about teaching only free, which you can start doing that in the classes, but inviting them to your own program in the future. And when you bring them to the future program, then you should be able to teach them paid. I will teach you how to do that also. Finally, if that is what is that you want to do, Naga Lakshmi, that's what it is. The very name of yours suggests that. Naga and Lakshmi. So you are the Lakshmi of the Nagas. Go find out what the Nagas are. All related to Shiva. Okay, next question. Okay, I'm coming. Sunil, और कुछ है? I hope you're satisfied, Naga Lakshmi.
नहीं सर, अभी नहीं, YouTube में थी।
और कुछ नहीं ना?
एक अभी आया है।
Okay. बोलो.
Gayatri.
हाँ.
I feel wholeheartedly that DRPF is best spiritual experience that I have ever known, sir. She's just sharing.
So you made my day, Gayatri, and I'm glad that you're feeling it and doing it. The system we have, you have to experience in real time and not do it for 3 years, 4 years before you experience it, or so many days to experience it and waste your time. We need you to experience it in 90 seconds, not 1 hour of meditation. And we are actually teaching you specific techniques, specific tones, and specific tools, how to use them. And most of the time, you're using your hand as the tool at the moment. But there is more to it. So I'm really grateful to you for you have expressed that this is the best spiritual this thing you have had. You have also made my day. So my gratitude to you.
Sir, one more experience from Nikki Reddy.
Uh-huh.
While doing the meditation, as you counting 7, 8, 8.1, and so on, I felt myself going deeper and deeper into my heart.
Correct.
I noticed that my mind became completely silent and my body felt deeply peaceful.
Okay, fine. Now, very good feedback, Nikki Reddy, and that you're going into the heart. That is where it is. That is where the creator is. That is where the Mano center, Prana center, first is Anna center, Mano center, Prana center. Centers of the field around your body are inside the heart. It's a very small. So each center is inside the other center, just for your information. Okay. So when you go into each of these centers, after the Mano center comes the Jnana center. After Jnana center comes Bhagya center, which is acquired. Okay. Then comes Ananda center. So Ananda center is of the Ananda field or Ananda Kosh. What we know till Ananda, only 5 of them. Bhagya we didn't know. Okay. When I explored my body and went inside deeper into the heart, then I found after Ananda, the Atma, which is the Atma center of the Atma field, is massive. Huge field it is. Okay? And then within the Atma is the Divya field. And the centers of the biggest fields are the smallest inside. So when you went to 8.1, 8.2, that's what air I was taking. I was taking it to Prana, Manu, Jnana. So ninth was the ultimate, the formless God. Formed God, then formless God. Ninth is first half and the second half. So you felt it and you went in deeper. So easiest way to go into this amazing state of being, which is the true state of being for humans, is just be there now. Create that intention, resolve form to be there. That's all. And give it to us in commas. So beautiful. Thank you. Next one.
Одоо асууж болох уу?
Yeah, I'm coming. Nothing
No.
else on YouTube, right?
Sir, nothing.
Okay, now I will
Nagalakshmi
come to...
said thank you.
Huh.
She
Okay,
said
good.
thank you.
Okay,
Teacher.
good. I'm coming to you. Wait. Let me change to Mongolian. Now I'm in Mongolian. Now speak up. Huh.
Намайг ярьж болно гэсэн үү те? За. Би нөгөө нэг Непалийнхаас өмнө нөгөө Рама Сита гэдэг ерөөсөө Вишну бурхны нөгөө аватар дүр эдэн штэ. Тэр каныг үзэж дуусгаад тэрнээс хойш ер нь тэр каныг дандаа үзэж агаад одоо нөгөө Буддаг бас ингээд үзээ. Тэрний араас Кришна гэх бурхны бас ингээд каног ингээд ер нь би ер нь нэг ийм л юмдууд татагдаад байгаа байхгүй юу? Үзэл л байгаа юм. Тэгээ яагаад үзээд байгаагаа мэдгүй ер нь тэрийг үзэхээр айгу надад таатай. Тэгээд тэрэн дээр наму Нараяна гэдэг тарин хэлээд байдаг байхгүй юу? Энэ тарин ямар учиртай юм болоо гэд. Нараяна л гэдэг. Нараяна гэдэг.
Yes. Okay. Okay. See, it is saluting Narayana. And who is Narayana? Vishnu. And one of the Vishnu form is Ram. Okay. They're all the same, but come in the different lifetimes or different yugas. That's it. So, and that is the enricher. In the manifestation, enrichment, and fulfillment, enricher, the one who sustains this whole of creation. Brahma creates, Narayana sustains. Actually, Vishnu sustains, and one of the names of Vishnu when he came one of the life, it was called Narayana. Okay. And when you come with me to the Himalayas, I will tell you about that story. Okay, good. So, all knowing? Okay. Now you should simultaneously translate. Can you change me, Sunil?
Yes, sir. I can't change your translation.
Okay, I've changed myself. Yes. Okay. So when I talk about it, you can translate at the same time. Now, okay. So you have to understand the concept of God and all these are creations, actually. And it is humans' way of trying to understand the creator. And the concept of creator came later. That means God's existence came later. In the beginning, there was only awareness, knowingness, that's all. So, when, for example, let us say, because we already God was created and God got bored being formless. God became bored. He says, okay, I think I have to experience form now. I'm bored of being formless. I want to experience form. That is when the Big Bang happened and the form started creating from that one point. At that time, and when that movement happens, on the Big Bang, I was asking myself, how did I know about that this is a movement? Were I aware of the movement? Was awareness came first or movement came first? Actually, awareness came first. The fact is, when God said, I want to experience form, that means he was already aware there is something which is called form, something which is called formless. So before God and all this was awareness. So that awareness knows everything, all about formless, form, everything. And that awareness gets, the formless awareness then comes into formed awareness. And that formed awareness is the Param Atma, in which Mother, Father, Atma are there, and all the Atmas are there together. That is formed awareness. And each of those Atmas also had an individual awareness. And when they come and they are born, so when Dolgor was born, Dolgor's Atma had an individual awareness, individual all-knowing awareness, which is the one which came when 6 weeks after the sperm and ovum came into mama's womb. At 6 weeks it came to create Dolgor. What is how, and it created every aspect of Dolgor, from the eyes to nose to that, all the differentiation that one did. That is called all-knowing awareness. And why do I say all-knowing awareness? That we have to invite the all-knowing awareness into the area and forget about it. All-knowing awareness is very smart. It's been running us. When it comes and sees there is something wrong in this area, something wrong in the liver, when you put your hand on the liver, and says, oh, this is what is wrong. This is not how I created it. I created it like this. Now it has become diseased. So let me start repairing it. See, if something is wrong, if something is sticking here in your hand, you will immediately clean it, right? Same way, awareness starts working and correcting that issue when you're doing this practice every day. That's why you have to invite your all in. And the more you use your all-knowing awareness, the more stronger that awareness is becoming. More you use your focus every day, the more stronger it is becoming. More you use your attention every day, more attention is getting stronger. That is awareness, consciousness, and potential, energy. So consciousness is focus, attention. So if you strengthen your awareness, consciousness, energy, your intelligence will start growing. The more your intelligence is stronger, optimum, empowered, the more easily you will be able to manifest, enrich, fulfill whatever you want. Okay. Next question. बेटा ये हाथ निकाल दो किसके दोलगुर को छोड़ के Anything else? Any question in the chat? If there is, please raise your hand. Okay, good. At least I learned how to use the phone with interpretation today. Yes, speak up. Oh, big difference. So soul is a structure within which is the teacher structure, guru or sarathi, the one who is guiding you. Inside that center is the divya structure. But actually, the more inside you go, the bigger is the field outside. Okay. So there you go to all the Shiva, Parvati, Vishnu, everybody one by one, all the 9 in the divya. And then you go deeper into divya center, you go into the center of all knowing awareness, which is everywhere. The center is there. See, you can't go everywhere, no, like this, like this, like this. Go to the center and seek it. It's so easy. Don't travel and say, I have to go to heaven. I have to go to that Devalok and all. All that loka is inside. Go sit in the driver's seat, the center and do. Which one? Absolute inside you, yes. Awareness and absolute are the same. Okay. And so awareness is how, see, absolute is the structure and awareness is the quality. Okay. Done. Okay. Any other another question? Yeah, what tell me what's the question now?
Ярьж болохоос. Ойрд ингээд айгүй гой мэдрэмт төрөд байгаа байхгүй юу? Багшийн ингээ ойрын 2 3 хоног багшийн хичээд ингээ ярьж байгаа үг болгон ингээд зүрхэнд нэг цуурайтна гэдэг нь шүү дээ. Бүр нэг тийм цуурайтаж ингээд долгисууд нь бүр ингээ мэдэрдэж. Тэгээ тэрнээс гадна бас ингээд нөө хэлд аппликейшн дээр зорилгоо ингээ уншиж яхад ингээд толгой явуулж ажиллахгүйгээр бүр ингээ зүрхнээсээ уншина гэж байдсан биз дээ гэдэг нэг тийм мэдрэмт төрөд байгаа. Энийг асуух гээд.
Yes. Echo. Yes. You have achieved that state of being, which very few people achieve because you are sincere. Okay. For your information, you might think that Alima is only doing this and nothing else. By the way, Alima is a mother of 5 children and she's extremely busy girl. Okay. So what I'm telling you, that even though she's fulfilling her responsibilities, she's always in that state and wanting to fulfill this. She might even get angry, but she's in that state. Okay. God bless you. Okay. No more questions? హరి గారు ఏమన్నా అడగాలంటే అడగండి. క్వశ్చన్ ఉంది అంటే అడగప్ప.
Question.
కాల్ చేస్తాం.
నో కాలింగ్ ఇక్కడే అడగాల. ఈ మాటలు ఇక్కడే అడగాల, వేరే మాటలు ఫోన్ లో. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు ఏమని ఈడేమన్నా.
ఇక్కడ ఏమీ లేదు.
ఓకే. ఓకే. హరి గారు ఇప్పుడు నీకు క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను. అంతా నీకు అర్థమైంది, నువ్వు చెప్తే నాకేమీ లేదు క్వశ్చన్ అని. ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. బట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు ఆస్క్ యూ, అబ్సల్యూట్ అంటే ఏమి, అవేర్నెస్, ఆల్ నోయింగ్ అవేర్నెస్ అంటే ఏమి, ఇది మాట ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే నీకు అంతా అర్థం అయిపోయింది. నవ్య అంతా చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్గా. ఇది చెప్పకపోతే నో. అబ్సల్యూట్ అంటే ఏమి, అవేర్నెస్ అంటే ఏమి, సింపుల్ 2 words చెప్పాల. కథ చెప్పకూడదు.
అబ్సల్యూట్ అనేది అల్టిమేట్. అవేర్నెస్
Wrong. సున్నా. వాట్స్ ద డిఫరెన్స్? రెండు అదే అల్టిమేటే. అవేర్నెస్ కూడా అల్టిమేట్, అబ్సల్యూట్. దాని రెండిట్లో డిఫరెన్స్ ఏం చెప్పు. అది అడుగుతా ఉండేది క్వశ్చన్. నీకు అదార్థమా అంటే అందరికీ చెప్పించక అవుతుంది, లేకపోతే నీ సంబాల కథదా పోతుంది. నీకు తెలుసు, నువ్వు ట్రై చేస్తలే. ట్రై ఇప్పుడుదా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసింది ఎంత డీటెయిల్లో. అబ్సల్యూట్ ఏమి, అవేర్నెస్ ఏమి.
సృజనాత్మక.
ఆ?
సృజనాత్మక.
అర్థం కాలేపా.
అవేర్నెస్ అనేది సృజనాత్మక.
రాజ్ కళ్యాణ్, వాట్స్ హీ టెల్లింగ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు? టెల్ మీ. Or Navya, tell me. Tell me, Raj Kalyan.
అది
What is the word he's using?
ఆత్మ.
Absolute is not Atma. First forget about that. Mundur cheppu. ఈ రెండిలో డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంది. అబ్సల్యూట్ ఫస్ట్ వచ్చినా, అవేర్నెస్ ఫస్ట్ వచ్చినా, అది కూడా చెప్తే ఇప్పుడు.
అవేర్నెస్ తర్వాత అబ్సల్యూట్.
అది కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్. సో ఏమది?
అవేర్నెస్ అంటే ఎరుక.
అవేర్నెస్ అంటే
ఎరుక.
నవ్య, ఎరుక అంటే ఏమో ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్పు. నవ్య, అన్మ్యూట్ అండ్ టెల్ మీ. నువ్వు తెలుగులోనే ఉండవా? బేటా वो निकाल दो सारा, so that I can finish this, so that I can give credit to him. Okay. बेटा कमल, एब्सोल्यूट और अवेयरनेस का समझ में आया था? Are you still there, Kamal?
I didn't get you. Yeah.
What is the
Absolute
difference
and
between
awareness.
absolute awareness? What did I tell just now? What did I tell Dolgor? Do
No,
you know
I
what's
don't
the
know.
difference between both? Are the same, but what is it? What is the difference between the two? One is
I
what?
think
and one
that awareness from absolute comes from awareness. I think so. Absolute comes
No,
from awareness.
that is true. So let me tell
Yeah.
you, can I tell you now?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolute is the structure, is the state of being, and awareness is the quality. Kamal is the structure. Kamal has a quality of inquisitiveness. Understood the difference? One is a
Yes.
quality and one is the actual structure. So Kamal has a being, right? Who has a quality of inquisitiveness. So absolute is the creator and awareness is the quality. And you are right, both of you. Hari Raju also said right. Kamal also said right. Awareness was there before. Absolute was created later. Okay, fine. Nothing else? Can I go now?
Sir, in YouTube it is there one question.
Bolo.
Do we need to do meditation for seeking the absolute, sir?
No need to do meditation. Meditation is whoever taught you, they are right. That is their understanding of what it is. Meditation, sometimes we don't do anything. We're just sitting and waiting for it to happen. But here the system is, you should know what you desire. What is the outcome you're seeking, why you're sitting. So here, in that state, when you're doing our exercises, you're being taken to one step, second step, third step, fourth step. You're doing an action. In meditation, sometimes many people don't ask you to do any action. So our system is not meditation. I want you to not stop using the word. It's not meditation. It is an exercise or the steps or the blueprint to create what you want. So what is the thing? I want to go to absolute. That is what you want. Do I have to do meditation to reach absolute? No, you don't have to do meditation. You have to strive and walk the steps towards that. So whatever we taught in ACE to MEF sciences is strengthening. What is it? Is exercise, not meditation. We don't call it meditation at all. Meditation comes from the word mediation. So it's all right. Forget about that. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about my understanding of what it is and what has shown me the results. So we take you to the exercise. I take you with your hand straight to your heart. Meditation, you're going to the center of the head. Can you see the difference? I want to take your awareness, which is into thinking, yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, and doubting, to the heart where it doesn't have the chance to think. It doesn't have to use the brain. Okay. So when you decide in the resolve form that I want to reach the absolute, and then you come and create the habit, then you will automatically go from 8.1 to 8.2 to 8.3 to 8.4 to 8.9, and finally from 8.9 to 9. Very beautiful step-by-step exercise, everything. It's structured, it is scientific, it is proven by the measurements on each individual. And each individual, you cannot have a common blood factors. Let us say glucose is 125 or 120 is normal. There must be a person who is there whose glucose is 150 is normal for him. I have known people with 600 glucose and they're absolutely normal. So each individual has to measure the shift themselves. So when you reach the absolute, what you will feel is different from what somebody else will feel. So please only strive for an outcome, what you want. So what do you want? What is the outcome of human beings? Generally, holistic well-being, economic success, spiritual fulfillment. Now, your holistic well-being or holistic happiness may not be the same holistic happiness for somebody else. That's why it's individual different. You cannot have a common thing. Your economic success for you has certain criteria. For that person has certain criteria. That's what you decide. Each individual is unique with a unique essence and a unique thought, unique need, unique desire, everything. So you cannot compare with others. You cannot compare it with me. I cannot compare myself with you. Are we getting it? So comparison is failure. You have to be yourself. So meditation is we don't do meditation, we do an exercise. And we achieve it. In 9 seconds, you will go into super silence. In meditation, you might take hours together before getting into silence. Maybe. I'm not saying, definitely. And I respect and love the people who are teaching meditation because they brought us to this state. And by the way, do you want to ask me whether I do meditation? No. Have I done? No. Because my path was different. I was inside to find out how everything works. And that is what unfolded. I know now. Do I know? Is there a spiritual teacher to me? But how do I teach such spirituality? It's just because it came from inside. It's measured. It's my truth. Can you see how confident I am? Because I don't learn from others. I learn from myself. I don't say this person said that and that person said that. Yeah, Einstein said that. Newton said that. That person said that. That is trying to lean on that person to gain the attention of others. No, be confident in yourself. That is the key. Okay. Any other questions, Sunil?
No, sir.
Everybody happy? Can we go? Oh my
Sir,
God. It's time. Bolo.
Gayatri wrote,
Haan.
absolute is structure and awareness is qualities.
Yeah. So the structure can be formless also. When we are going into the heart, we are in the formed structure. The absolute inside this is a formed. And that form is only 1% of whole of existence. 99% of the absolute is formless. Remember this. So the one we go in the heart is into the formed absolute. Material absolute. Invisible absolute, but it is matter. It's a certain set of frequencies. Gayatri, it's very powerful. Good. Thank you for telling me that. I want to tell you, yes, whatever you have said is correct, but that's only of the 1%, which is visible to us. Or which is not visible to us, which is matter. And in the matter, we have visible matter, invisible matter. Visible matter will look like light. Invisible matter look like darkness. Any other question?
No, sir.
You said yes, sir, or no, sir?
I said no.
Okay, good. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for being there. सुनील कुछ भेजा है मैंने स्ट्रीमिंग का.
हाँ सर, देखा उसको मैंने.
वो सब जगह करेगा वो. एक ही
Yes,
साथ लाइव होगा. लिंक्डइन में भी होगा, फेसबुक में भी होगा, इंस्टा में भी होगा, ट्विटर में भी होगा, जहां जहां है सब होगा.
yes, yes. वही
Did
देखा.
you know about it?
No, no, I was not aware.
So this was the meeting today.
Okay.
और इंग्लिश वाला सुना है उन लोगों ने
Mhm.
YouTube में, and they loved it. They said it. So now things are going to go ahead for all of us. Okay.
ठीक
And
है.
and who made all the posts for the flash and all that?
Sir,
वो
उन्होंने
post
नहीं, we both were doing this.
both of you did. तो कल वाला भी तुम लोगों ने किया 15% वाला.
हाँ, वो मैंने किया था.
That's very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. And you know,